folks, here's the deal. I'm a little headset free right now, and there's a reason for it. Kind of got a little bit of an ear thing going on, but that's okay. That's not what we're here for today. You'll notice in the bottom left-hand side of my stream, there's a counter. That counter is directly connected to the Change.org petition to save the Destiny franchise. If you want to, and I would greatly appreciate it, so would every other Guardian that plays Destiny, that is still a member of Destiny 2, and those who are returning, and even those new lights out there, sign that petition. Just sign it away. And here's why. Even if you don't believe it'll do anything. It's just a show of numbers, a show of hands of people who would like Destiny 2 to proceed, or not even so much Destiny 2, but the Destiny franchise, rather, to proceed past number 2. Gotta adjust my mic level, it's a little loud. Here's the thing. If you don't stand up and say something, they won't know you exist. That's the number one rule to these corporate words, right? Like, I'm not even gonna get vindictive over it, because there's no point in doing that, right? Here's the deal. If you don't tell them who you are, if you don't represent yourself as a customer, if you go out and you buy Marathon, they're gonna think that what you want is more Marathon. Okay? So every time someone says go out and buy Marathon, don't do it. Don't do it. No, take your money instead, go to the tower, buy a cosmetic with some silver. Literally. You want to show them that where the money's at? Show them where the money's at. And this is going to be absolutely crude and crass, but fuck Marathon. It's an extraction shooter for extraction shooter fans. That's all that it is. Oh, we're going to add PvE. Big deal. It's an ugly-ass game. No one fucking likes it. Like, literally no one from Destiny 2 is going to go over and play that. It looks disgusting. Just gotta make sure that no one fucking... Alright, good. We're also gonna do something else too. Something I haven't done in a while, so bear with me. Please. There are people out there who are going to tell you that if you buy Marathon, you're supporting Bungie. You're supporting Bungie in the wrong way. It is absolutely the wrong way to support Bungie. If you buy a product from a company, this is how voting for your with your wallet, this is how it works, right? When you buy a product, they assume that means that people want more of that specific product. Do not buy Marathon. It is a mistake. Do not do it. Just sending it out to my socials real quick. Huh. Alright. So we're going to scoot that over. We're going to move this over. Shrink OBS a little bit. I'm going to make sure that we can pull up the Kick Chat and remove anything that's consuming memory space that does not need to be. Including my calculator. Now, theoretically I have an auto timer, an auto refresher on the petition, so I can pull up at random so the numbers will refresh. Hopefully that works. Really, I do hope that works. I don't actually know if it works. I have never used an auto refresh on Mozilla Firefox, not since my days of playing Pogo games back when I was in high school. So, this is a shot in the dark for sure. And we'll grab the pop-out chat for that too. And that is just about all I can do on account of those. So here's the drill. I'm gonna put my headset. Actually, I'm gonna put my headset on and see if I can't wrangle up a friend or two. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that did not work. Okay. So there's a thing that you have to do when it comes to this. Let's see, hands free. And then we bounce down here. And we place the speakers back as the main. Oh, you jerk. Back and okay. And so people can see the chat function. Okay. And assuming he does join, I'm going to enable the chat functionality for him if he wants to be heard. If not, that's okay too. And we'll just hit the mute button on that so that way he doesn't get insta-defeated. Alright. Number one. It's Memorial Monday. If I do have to, I will manually refresh that, but hypothetically, the auto refresh is available. So here's the deal. I haven't been streaming for quite some time. I haven't been doing content creation for quite some time. I haven't been doing I've been doing a whole lot of nothing. For quite some time. And there's a really good reason for it, okay? So I got diagnosed with congestive heart failure, courtesy of a bundle branch blockage. Um, Effectively, my ticker was not functioning the way that it should. Um, which is a shame. It sucks. I really, really, really didn't expect it to impact my life as much as it did. It kind of spiraled me off in my own little world, and I'm still taking care of my fiance, and so everything's kind of been its own thing.
My will is not my own, is
The
yours.
reason I'm back is to save a game series that really helped me through a lot. So I started playing the Destiny franchise back in D1, back about 3 months after its initial release. I couldn't afford a copy on initial release because, well, at the time, I really wasn't in a good place. I really wasn't. And the only reason I got a copy over time was actually because I took it out of a federal student loan for my automotive degree, um, which I then proceeded to graduate. And I can thank that graduation to the fact that I was playing Destiny 1 at the time. There were so many
Greetings.
times during that class that I got so frustrated and just, I wanted to give up so many times. And one of the things that helped me deal with it was getting the frustration
I
out
wonder what that says about
on
us.
whatever content D1 had available at the time, which for me was just the campaign. It was just me and the story. And I made friends. I made buku friends along the way, courtesy of Destiny 1. Um, Portal activities, unfortunately. And this is one thing I'm glad that. So, and here's the other thing too. Like, D2, I was playing D2. Um, D2 was what I played when my daughter was born. I played Destiny 2 and listened to its music when my daughter was in my former fiance's womb. Like, my daughter would fall asleep to me throwing freaking solar grenades and falling. Okay? Destiny 2, the Destiny franchise has been a
You're getting
very
close to the
major
next
part of
objective.
my gaming
We got our
existence.
hands full here. You'll need to do this alone.
And I really, really think Sony and the C-suite at Bungie has kind of misunderstood, like, the place the Destiny franchise has had in the hearts and minds of so many people. And they're taking it for granted and throwing it away with Marathon, a game that doesn't even have a following yet. Not really. And it's not even a big following for that. And I think it's a mistake. But I don't think it's a mistake to publish Marathon. I need to be clear about that. I think making Marathon, there's nothing wrong with it. I think you need to run them in tandem. You need to run Destiny to keep the gold reviews going, and you need to build Marathon alongside. Yes, baby? Hey, you're right there. Just 1 second, folks. Oh. We're in the process of cleaning, so give me just 1 second. Got stuck. Gotta pee. Okay. Have fun in the basket. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. Do you need help off on the? I don't know. Okay. I think I can get down on my own. Yeah, I gotta get something to drink anyway. I am streaming, but it's not really, I know. I need to grab a glass of water, if that's okay. I need to steal some cold water from you. Nope, 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 nope. It's not quite cold enough yet. And I'm gonna have to replace the filter in this thing when I get paid next. Yeah. Or whenever I have the money to do so. The light flashed yellow, that's how I know the filter's. Ugh. I also gotta take a leak myself. Ugh. Should have done this stuff before we started. How's it going? You ready to get off yet, or? Yeah. Okay.
Can you go down there? Where I can reach them. I apologize.
There you go.
Can I go back quickly?
Yep. Gee, I don't know, can you?
Oh, this is the all up. They still want to go for a walk.
Yep, we'll do that later. Okay?
Good.
God, I hope this is not being transmitted, because I don't think I went through and did the audio. Oh, no, I did. I think I did the audio capture right. Well, if I didn't, this will be the most embarrassing 5 minutes in streaming history. Hi ho, silver, away! Alright. Oh, there was something I did mess up on. I need to fix that. I need Firefox. I need my main Firefox. I need to go to X. Can I edit? I can edit my post. I can't edit my post. Oh well.
Okay. Woof. Yeah, that's another thing too. We got a massive surge going on for Destiny 2, June 9th. Don't just sign the petition, log on. The game is free to play. If you have the space to download it, if you want to support our cause, download Destiny 2, jump on as a new light. Okay, as to the DMG thing, I'm gonna go somewhere that's a little controversial, okay? Not very. Just to be clear, I don't have any hate for the man. I just think he could have handled a lot of things better towards the end. When you have criticism, even if it's like really vile criticism coming your way, acknowledge it. Still block it, right? But acknowledge it before you do. In fact, taking the time to peaceably handle criticism of a very vicious nature and handling it with peace and tranquility and the instance of wrath and so much violence, but handling it in a stern fashion, like basically handle it with grace, right? Like go in, say what's up, issue a consequence for the bad behavior, acknowledge the criticism, or deal with it in some way, shape, or form. And call it a day. I'm also going to go out there to say this much. I do not intend to be paid for this stream, but if it happens, it happens. I'm not really here for the money. I'm here to save my favorite franchise. Okay. I'm here to speak my mind. I'll be doing the same thing on June 9th. This is just kind of this is a stream to announce a stream, which is kind of redundant, but here we are. Facts. See, if this was V1, I would absolutely be failing like crazy. Because V1 is way more hardcore objectives. Here's the thing. Oh, here we go. I already have those. Deleted. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a build hit, I guess. mean, if I was doing my sword class, I probably would. I probably thought it. I definitely would. Okay. Oh, overshot that.
Get this one down and you're home free. That's why we're guardians. We can always come back. And also, I'm not playing with any fun modifiers, so whatever. My death means nothing. Strong moves out there, Guardian. It's been nice to be in the field again. Sometimes I forget that I'm a hunter, and not just Clovis Gray's granddaughter.
Your grandfather's rather hard to overlook, eh? What with that giant robotic head and all. But always remember, he's not the only family you have.
And that's another thing too, like Destiny 1 is still going pretty strong. Like Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 probably won't be going anywhere for at least another 5 years, I would imagine. They're just ending support for continued content. Um, and that's not like copium or hopium or blah 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 blah. No, It's keep your head on a swivel, you know. And another thing, I'll trash talk C-Suite Bungie all day because they deserve it, especially former C-Suite personnel such as Pete Parsons. He fucking deserves every bit of hate you can throw his way. If you can throw shade his way, do it. Do it. Just do so peacefully.
You're getting close to the next objective.
Break
Not our
the
hands
law
full
on my
here.
account or anyone
You'll
else.
need to do this alone.
He golden parachuted Bungie right into a fucking lava pit. And he deserves every bit of hate and criticism that is legitimately levied at him. But it needs to be legitimately levied on. You know, not the stuff high school hero stuff. We don't talk about that. we don't talk. I feel like I have a better void weapon set somewhere. That's okay. That does me a favor. And that I can actually stop in and take a look at the question that I asked before. Okay, let's see. Vaulted items, weapons, sort by slot, energy. Should probably also do my alum damage. Void. What do we got? Something a little bit more fun than a stinking SMG, please. Shotguns can be fun. So can scout rifles. You don't care if it's change my mind a little bit. Actually, I did change my mind a little bit. Still need those ability kills. Um, like the Destiny franchise, I feel should continue, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it will. I really do. I believe in some way, shape, or form it will. We've got Destiny Rising. We still have Destiny 1 up. We still technically have Destiny
Objectives
2
complete.
up. We just
Bet
won't
that made
see
him
new
angry.
content for 1 or 2, which sucks. Like, end of the day, ultimately, that does suck. What I would wish to see personally is... Oh, we did not want a whole stuff. I would like to see Destiny kind of take a different direction. And there are some live service fanboys that are going to take this and roll it up into a "you're not really a Destiny fan," blah blah blah. To which my response is, "I did Atheon when it freaking dropped. What's your excuse?" Indeed, one. If I'm not a fanboy, how come I date back to that? Yeah. Like, the only reason I'm not running around in Destiny 2 Guardian armor in, like, IRL is because of the potential hilarity it would cause in my neck of the woods. Like, people would be vastly concerned. Okay? And for pretty damn good reasons. So here's the deal. Destiny 3, right? I love the MMO aspect, but we need a majority of the game to be accessible offline. That will actually prevent stuff like this, the drama that we're having with Bungie right now. It'll lessen, right? Like, admittedly, part of the issues that we're having is there's this really annoying saying about, like, booty pics on the internet that they live forever, right? But video games are not necessarily the same, handled the same way. Just because you made a video game, a live service video game, does not mean it's going to live forever. In fact, for that matter, actually, just because you made a video game, period, does not mean it's going to live forever. That's kind of the unspoken, like, big fat elephant in the room, right? There are plenty of single-player video games that just don't exist anymore, or if they do, they're on some dusty shelf somewhere, never being touched. And that's just kind of like where they reside. And it's not that they were bad games, or maybe they were, but it's just that their time had run its course. The secret there is that you have a majority offline MMO. You don't have to worry about it as much. It's easier to handle the community because I feel like you're not going to run into as many "oh, we're losing our game" complaints. It also
for now. But
negates
just
the
like
whole
weeds in garden, we return
stop
soon to
killing
keep
games
clean.
thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about
One
the
day
stop
we'll
killing
repopulate
games.
the
Please
area with
stop killing
civilians.
games.
Planting seeds for a future garden, so to speak.
That's such a nice
For the
idea.
love of gaming,
You guys are
stop,
cute.
please. Oh, let's see. I actually kind of like that one better. Yeah, sure, why not? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, keep signing that petition. Let's go. Let's show them who we are.
The Hidden are busy chasing the Nine around the Trans-Neptunian belt, so there's not much recon to go on down there. Keep your eyes on the objectives, and we'll let you know when their reinforcements arrive.
Okay, so I need more orb creation then. Well, I think we can drop that grenade mod down to 1, and we can pop that in. How's your sister? This game can be a blast sometimes. But yeah, absolutely. I really do believe that the petition is good. Alright, even straight up, even if we don't get a destiny, okay, hear me out. Another developer, other people are going to notice that there's an audience for this kind of game out there, and we could get more of them. I know it's not exactly the ideal situation, but ideally, yes, we all want Destiny 3, or some sort of Destiny franchise continuation. Maybe even combining 2 into 1 and 3 into 1 launcher for the PC, PlayStation, removing a lot of dependence for the online support end of things, making it so maybe something like the Nintendo Switch 2 could potentially get in on the game. Excuse me. I know that's kind of hopey in the future, but like, if you open up your numbers to that kind of thing, the possibilities can kind of like one of the big mistakes that Bungie made, and I know why they did it. They made it because they needed to, right? Like, they needed to be able to upkeep their stuff. keep their employees employed, right? I get that. They sold the sell. They really shouldn't have sold the sell. Number one, Marathon, not that great. Not really. Not from what I've seen. I'm not wasting my money on them, put it that way. Hey. Going to push.
Recon has spotted their commander. Take them out to finish the job.
Sir, yes, sir.
I told you, the Guardian is fine on their own. No need to bother Ikora.
You were right. But we'll need her back soon. I know she needs to follow up on this craziness with the Nine. I just hope she doesn't get lost out there. Like Zavala did in the Traveler. He hasn't been the same since.
That is one thing I'm going to say, though. This end of server, well, not really end of service, but end of content, we'll call it end of content, changes. One of the things that they're adding that is a definite benefit, big old fat Benny, um, That's pretty funny. Comic on
This should be a
X.
clear-cut sector sweep. Not
Paul
with the
Passy
weirdness
put
you've been
in
dealing with on Kepler.
log on
Thank
June
goodness.
as a joke. He
Every
put
time
in
the
log
Guardian
on
turns into
June
that tiny
9th
energy ball,
and buy as many
I get
Eververse
queasy.
items as you can.
I
This
don't
is
know
the
what that
guy,
means.
Derelict
Human form
Solo.
will be fine for this, thank you.
Oh, here, we'll post that. Post the image from, I think it's from Fairly Odd Parents, but it's the two sailors shoveling money into the furnace to keep the boat going. And actually, like, straight up, if you want to see Marathon fucking hit the brakes, the best thing you can do is literally just play Destiny 2 or Destiny 1. Like, oh, their content is... They're not releasing any new content. Okay, if you show Bungie that you're more willing to play the same content or repetition over and over and over again than to play their new Slot Factory, it'll really make them think twice about who their audience is. But straight up, the worst thing you can do is go on to Twitter and start bad-mouthing Marathon players or the Marathon devs. Like, straight up, and here's why. You're just wasting your time. You really are. You're better off keeping your Guardian signed into Destiny 2 or Destiny 1. And yes, Destiny 2 is maybe not the greatest game on the planet. But even if it's just like doing your daily activities for the day, you know. There's something I gotta see here. Like, even if you're just here for the lulz. Or maybe the founders of Bungie themselves, maybe they kicked your dog or burnt your science fair project, right? back at them for all the quote unquote wrongs that we've seen. And yes, I used the quote unquote thing. The best way to get back at them for it, just play their old games. If you don't already have them bought, if you don't have all their content for Destiny 1 and 2 bought, go out and buy a copy. Promote new likes to go out and pay for Destiny 2 content. Show them where their freaking money really was at, and show them that they're making a mistake. I mean, I know it's basically us doing Bungie's work for them, but like if they're seeing massive layoffs that we haven't at promoting the game, maybe the quality of the game has something to do with it. Like, in retrospective, vice versa, whatever, both ways, like, they could be doing a better job for sure. Like, maybe the reason that we haven't gotten good is because they just haven't been getting the sales numbers that they need. Like, I get it. I am glad that they said they were going to do something about the portal, though, because this kind of repetitive is okay to a degree, but it's not really. Itchy nose! You doing okay, baby? No? And you're hungry? Well, we got the pasta part of the shrimp left, but there's no more shrimp in it. There ain't no gas in it.
Take out the big guy, and we'll consider the mission complete.
Yeah, we do. Because I forgot we had it. It wasn't until earlier today that I remembered we did. I saw it. What's he snapping? I don't know where he's snapping. Love it, kid, baby. Yep, I'm about to hit orbit, but I'm not killing the stream.
That's
So,
the sector cleared.
what do you want to
Good
eat?
work, Guardian.
Anyway, any ideas?
Cleared, for now. By our next sweep, it'll be occupied by someone else. We have enough Guardians to clear these zones, but not enough to hold them.
That's where the forces of the city come in. Eventually, they'll be able to push out and hold these areas.
Just like Devrim's been doing in Trostland.
Oh, here we go. Actually, kind of starting to feel the hunger myself a little bit. You bet your backside we do, buddy. And you know what? Thank you, Stormtrooper1B on Twitter. You nailed him. Just because I can. Hmm. Okay, I'm in orbit. Must set my female guardian to the tower. Let her sit in thing. The hot tea table emote. And then I gotta go find some chow because people in the house are getting a little grumpy.
Good to see you've returned intact.
Good. You're back.
Hang on now. That's actually a pretty good roll there.
Make good use of it. Farewell. If the hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us.
Yo. Oh. Hi, Mom. Hey.
Hold on, Jared.
What's up?
Registered.
Yeah, shoot.
No disturbances to
Probably
report.
not. But I mean, I actually know exactly what that is.
Managing
Um,
channels. Stay alert.
No, it's really not. And Ollie is definitely not a dog toy. Uh, I'm not sure. I don't really see myself as really using something like that. I'm not. Well, I mean, if you guys are just getting rid of it, sure, but we're kind of trying to pare down on the stuff that we have already. It's just the RV's not, um, right. Well, how much short are you? 300? Well, unfortunately, I can't bail you out of that one, so I guess it's just not going to be a. Yeah. But, alright, so. Okay. How much does he want for it? $540. Alright. Well, while I have you on the phone, I gotta figure out lunch for me and Dee. And I'm doing some streaming today, so it's kind of a hectic mess already. So just send me the link for that, and we will figure it out. Yeah. Oh, so he dropped it by a whole $10.
Scheduling tasks.
Yeah.
I'll be right with you, Brown. Excuse me.
Okay, Mom. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Security scans in progress.
Chicken Alfredo pasta. Okay. Yep. Well, actually, there is something you can do.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
I feel like I need to be talking up with my phone and where they're coming from.
Okay, garbage. Garbage. Garbage.
All clear
Keep.
at current location.
Donate.
I don't know what side of it. either fit our bed or Gram's bed. This will fit Gram's bed if you want it.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then get rid of it, please. I don't want it to.
Okay. It can go in the donate bag if you don't. Hey. This is this sheet that's the same size as your bed. You want it or no? Okay. Donating it. Come on, Ellie.
All clear.
There you go.
Current location.
Okay, it's gonna have to wait because I'm starving. And
Yep.
are you still on the phone?
Nope. I'm still streaming though. I'm trying to balance everything. Well,
Completing task.
ladies and gentlemen, I will return to Destiny 2 in just a minute. I have a thing to do. What's up? To let me know that they couldn't afford the RV. Nothing. Nothing. I was asking her how much she wanted for it. He wants 540. No, just general curiosity. I was going to have her send me the ad to see if it was even worth the money that they wanted to put into it. So, because you know how they are. No, but they're still getting the car dolly, and they're going to trade it for a trailer to be hauled behind the van. No.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
I have every right now.
but
I'm a cat.
okay.
We own powers for Washington.
Well, then they'll go in the keys because we can use them later. What I'm gonna do is, yep,
I was working on it.
I got it, baby.
I'm slow. I'm sorry. My body doesn't work.
Sorry. Sorry, baby. After I'm done streaming. I don't know, I have to look at my calendar. Yep. Yep, I got 2 more. Well, that's fine, I just need you to get out of the way so I can do it. Well, okay. Then this stuff can just stay right here. Nope. That's fine. I'm gonna get out of your way. I got water on the stove. I'm starting lunch. I'm doing chicken Alfredo pasta for lunch. It's getting up on 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The OBS counter says what? I'm about an hour and 19 into it. Give me another hour and 40 minutes.
What time? It works that way. You know it.
3 o'clock is my best guess. 3:40-ish. Yeah, basically.
Eververse has the goods.
Confirmed.
Think about using the cheesy one. What were you thinking? Okay.
Done. Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good.
Sorry.
And feeling good is
There's a place on the east tower where you go to watch the sun come up over the wall. I'm scared to look at the news these days. It's not so bad here.
You know, I'm not going to focus too much on Buildcraft.
A warlock just passed out right where you're standing. Shouted something, then bam!
Oh yeah, it's an RV camper, all right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was a Hawk class chassis, but modded so much you'd never recognize it.
sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
System diagnosis complete. This unit functioning at 98.3% optimum performance.
When you love someone too much to publicly humiliate them, but they do something that's just so hard to keep your mouth shut about. Oh man.
That's enough. All I can see in the dark. Just like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready?
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a Guardian's
I
journey.
need a rest. Yes.
Anything for you?
The newsfeed, just a cover for the war call.
Guardian.
Eververse isn't just a title.
Please,
It's a
Guardian.
promise.
It's busy.
No, I just you didn't. I have to be
What can I do for
respectful.
you,
It's
Titan?
family, but oh man, is this person making it hard?
Hi, Guardian. Sign here.
Oh, no.
Underway. Done, done, done.
Isn't just a title. It's a promise.
I can get you inside.
Anything for you?
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. Feeling good is better than not.
Ready?
Did you ever think it would do something? Look at the news these days.
Now, hang on a stinking second.
Monitoring all channels.
I don't
What
have
did the
time to
tech
watch
sec
news
bonus do
anymore.
again?
The fleet and everything.
Oh. Right.
The Awoken don't age the way people do. I mean, human beings.
Ready?
Like for a race, save
Let's check. You must have messages.
And the Bushido one did what?
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to get too bound up in this because, well, you know. In fact, actually, just to kind of prove my point a little bit here.
This is no time for politics.
She said she wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
Slightly decaying orbit.
What do you think Scott should do?
Hi again, Guardian. Ready and waiting.
I love paper books. There's a place in Huon that makes them. For a fortune.
Let's check. You must have messages. Anything for you? Hi again.
Eververse isn't just a title. It's a promise.
No, it's true. I don't have the silver, but let's go see what the bright dust has to say about it.
Eververse has the goods.
This is no time for politics.
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
Oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it when he thinks he's
Okay, let's see here. I'm only missing the 2 dungeon keys. Okay, I'll wait till June 9th and get them on a discount. Like a big discount, I hope. Why are you still...
Greetings. Requisition approved.
You know what? I'm keeping this one.
Make good use of it. As you were.
Awaiting instructions.
The hive may rise again under the light. I wonder what that says about us.
Alright, I got some cooking
The
to
city
do.
is depending on its guardian.
Won't be
Now
too
more
much
than
cooking.
ever.
It's a pretty easy recipe. You go to Hannaford, Walmart, whatever your local grocery store is.
So
Sometimes when you
much
go
has
to your
changed,
grocery
huh?
store, you
When
get
I
these really
became
awesome
commander, the world was a
pre-shredded
different place.
rotisserie chicken packages where they've deboned the chicken and put the rotisserie chicken shredded into a package. Is it lazy? Yes. Is it delicious? Also yes. And you go into your grocery store's pasta sauce and pasta department. In this case, we're using penne pasta.
If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us.
Put your pasta in, grab a little bit of olive oil, make sure the stuff gets all mixed in together because you don't want to have a situation where your pasta sticks to the bottom of the pan or each other.
The city is depending on its guardian. Now more
That's
than
the
ever.
classic Alfredo. That's the cheese. Okay, we're good. You
If the
want
Hive
to
may
mix and
rise
stir
again under the light,
boiling water with your
I wonder
favorite
what that
pasta
says about
chunks.
us.
See, here we have the Hannaford brand cheesy Alfredo sauce. Strain your pasta when it's done boiling. Smack it all together in a bowl or in the pan and dish it out. By the way, Pooch. Okay, so
We have much to discuss. What news?
Ikor and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
I really like the gun that gives.
Ikor and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
Proceeding to Air Event 16.
One victory is never enough.
Security sync check-in. All positions clear.
You know what? Before I go stir the pasta again, let's go see Sir.
Scheduling pause.
My will is not my own, is yours. Is it your will to return?
There is one kind of pseudo request that I'd like to ask of Bungie. Unlock the exotic class item to work with all the other classes. Please.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
How many seasons have passed?
Just like on your way out the door, kind of thing.
Negative. All security requests must be directed through central processing.
Another question I had is how does them shutting down that kind of content support affect the Xur exotics train? Okay, so let's kind of be fair about D2 a little bit. There's plenty of stuff to do in it. There is. They're adding Pantheon 2.0, which I think is great, right?
Whole
Like,
worlds of knowledge were
yeah.
lost in the fires of the
If
assault.
you want to, you
I
can
must
delete one of your
document
character
all I
slots
can
and play
remember.
the whole expansion campaign line, from beginning to end of what we have available. Again, if you want to. It's a little bit of work. It's kind of a massive pain in the butt to do, but you can do it.
Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
You have this stuff in the director, which is a lot of people are kind of eye rolling, and I agree. But humor me for a minute. You got PvP, you got PvPvE, You've got your Vanguard basic operations, right? Which, I mean, yeah, these are legacy according to the current meta, but consider for a moment, if you will. You have the stuff, the Dares of Eternity. You have the dungeons. You have the rotating exotic mission. You have the exotic missions that are posted. You have the legacy dungeons. You have the legacy. You have the raids. This game is actually pretty friggin' lit when you actually stop and really appreciate what's there. There's enough strikes in this game to keep your your thumbs busy for probably a good couple of years if you started playing as a new player. For sure. Like, no one's doubting that. And, I mean, you have the expansion content. You've got Neptune, Savathun's Homeworld, Throne World. You've got Europa. You've got the Pale Garden. And for that matter, you have the crafting table inside Savathun's Throne World, which, as a fun coincidence, there's a dungeon right there. I mean, there's all kinds of activities to do that you could do. Um, the reason to not do them until June 9th is less of a, oh, well, you need to get prepared, blah, blah, blah. No. And I mean, here, the moon. Oh, God, the moon. Sorrow's Harbor has the Altar of Sorrows, which is a repeatable public event. You've got the Garden of Salvation raid. You've got the entire friggin' campaign for the moon that you can do. There's also the duality dungeon. I mean, then you have your. Look, if I was being really honest about streaming Destiny 2, right? I could hold down daily streaming on Destiny 2 even after they shut down content creation support. There's just that much to do in it, right? To a degree, I'd argue there's probably too much stuff to do in it. It's a legitimate thing. If you're trying to be an online content creator, a game that has too much to do can present to be a problem because you're not showing your audience what to do in the game all the time because you don't have the time scale the time doesn't scale right. Like let's say I did a walkthrough for the Pale Heart, a mission on the Pale Heart, right? With video editing, soundtrack, custom soundtracking, voiceover, the whole nine yards, right? You're talking about 2 days worth of editing, basically. Well, then how am I going to do the other walkthroughs in the same week for the same weekly content that's going to be coming out every day of the week and changing every day of the week? You can't keep up with it. And it's the truth. I mean, it's why people like Rick Kackus, they do these things one piece at a time, one piece a week, or 2 pieces a week, or three. They don't do daily videos because daily videos are just insane. It's also why I'm going to be cutting the stream short. It's about 10 minutes out from me hitting the stop button. I don't think Destiny 2 needs more content. I think we need a Destiny 3 at this point. And I think that that's a legitimate thing to say. We have enough to do in Destiny 2 and Destiny 1. I don't have my Xbox anymore, but. Oh, is she being a bored puppy dog? But I don't think we need more content in this game. I think we just need new game at this point. And I think we've needed it for a while. Renegades should have been the run the cover and keep everyone busy, which is again more content for Destiny 2. Should have been the keep everyone busy content while they're working on Destiny 3. They weren't even working on Destiny 3 and it was a C-suite decision. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So here's what we'll do. Looks like we're at 192,000 signatures, or well, 192,950 signatures so far. I'll give it another. We'll hit the refresh button before I sign out for the day. Be alert, June 9th, I will be on here quite a bit. It'll be I hope to have everything else dealt with, but I will be streaming and living life at the same time. So, word of warning, it will not be undisrupted. And one of the disruptions is the white and a puppy dog who's just laying there being all actually chill for a change, which is kind of strange. I'm not used to that. Oh yeah, she's been really good. Yeah. So.
I may need a schematic to read the schematic. Most unusual symbology here.
Oh, 193,000. Nice. You know what? I think we're going to call it. I think we're going to call it because I don't want to do too much in D2 before June 9th. There's not really much point because they're doing all the armor parity stuff. They're bringing everything up to parity. And I'm not the only one in the house whose stomach is audible at this point. So, yeah, I got one of those too, baby. I love you. So we're going to end the stream here. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Again, in the comments, I have listed the petition URL. Go and sign it. Just even if you don't play the game, go friggin' sign it, man. What harm could it do?
If you're the spouse of somebody that plays the game, it keeps them out of your hair for a little while.
Which in some cases is a very good thing. But anyway, this has been Zero. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Check me on my socials, and I will see you in the next.